Hello, streaming to you live. I'm Gordon with Unlock Your Bioenergy. Today is Wednesday, April 8th, 2026. And today I want to talk about what you can and cannot see relating to improved skin appearance. Then I'm going to follow up with today's workout, a 9-minute warm up, and then leg day exercises. So, to begin, what you can and cannot see. I bring this subject to you because there are things that we can see with our eyes and things that we cannot see with our eyes. And what we cannot see with our eyes is infrared. We can't see it. So this is a store that's in Canada, and they're selling night vision goggles. When you're walking around in the dark, they use these goggles to see infrared light that the human body is emitting, and or even animals if you're a hunter. And that infrared light is unique to each and every individual. Some people may have stronger levels of it, some may not. But what you cannot see is what you see in the picture there. And that is another piece of what you cannot see. The reason why I say this is because your body is not what they told you. It's not a machine. It's not a collection of organs waiting to fail. Your body is an electrical system. And if you're like me, I like to research things and explore stuff. And the doctor named Jerry Tennant, he studied electrical voltage in the body. And when I stumbled across his work, it raised a few things for me and led me down the path of voltage and electricity. And your body is an electrical system. There's no denying it. Because if you have a situation where your heart is stopping, how do they restart it? They jolt you with the defibrillator, zap you with some electricity. And that's because every cell in your body generates about 1.4 volts of electricity. Your heart produces an electromagnetic field that extends 5 feet beyond your body. So, if your body is emitting this electromagnetic field / infrared, even light, you can see the light with infrared, but can you detect the electromagnetic field? Well, how many of you have seen this? Do you know what these are? These are called dowsing rods. And with the dowsing rods, you can use them to detect the strength of your electromagnetic field. Which is very interesting for a lot of people. So do you know how strong your electromagnetic field is? Can you measure it? You can. You can. And my friends over at LifeWave, they know about the electromagnetic field because it's in it carries over into the light as well. because that electromagnetic field, the light, you can't see it with your eyes. We can't. But with certain pieces of equipment, you can detect it. Hence why they came up with the X39 to reflect that light that you can't see. And when your brain operates on the same frequency as the Earth's magnetic field of 7.83 hertz, this is not alternative science. This is measured, documented, and proven. So why does modern medicine treat you with chemicals instead of frequencies? Because you can't patent a frequency. Is there frequency in water? Yeah, they know about this. And you also can't sell a subscription to your own bioelectric field, which I call your bioenergy. And is it only coincidence that I call this channel Unlock Your Bioenergy? It's not a coincidence. Because a healthy human is a lost customer if your energy is healthy. Right? But how do you strengthen it? How do you unlock it? In 1925, Royal Rife built a machine that could target and destroy pathogens using precise electromagnetic frequencies. His lab was burned. His research was seized. His name was erased from medical textbooks. 100 years later, they are still hiding this. But the truth has a frequency too, and it cannot be silenced. Activate your own body's stem cells today with the X39. Scan the QR code there or click on the links in the description to find out how to order it. And unlock your bioenergy today. And tomorrow I'll be talking more about what you need to also assist unlocking your bioenergy, because it's not just the light, the electromagnetic field. You also got to provide the fuel, which I call the 3 aminos. Because they are also important in forming the stem cells, aka also known as peptides. Peptides drive the stem cells and mitochondria. They all work together. Can't have one without the other. It doesn't work that way. So, does frequency and electromagnetic fields play a role in the grand scheme of things? Sure they do. Hence why I choose to drink deuterium-free 114 degree molecular bond angle water. I say this because I believe it's the cleanest and most absorbable. So does it contribute to adding the fuel for the fire to burn inside the body? As a campfire, you know, if you want a campfire to burn nice and hot, you got to make sure you have enough wood and a strong enough fire for that process to ignite and do something, and you benefit from it. Now, if you're in minus 20 Celsius degree temperatures, you got to have warmth, or else you freeze. The cells freeze, they slow down. And if you want to speed up your body, performance-wise, you can use the X49, which you can also find in the links that are attached. And the X49 is what uses the 3 aminos that I talked about here: alanine, histidine, and lysine. And so when your body receives the light trigger to create the peptide, then those 3 amino acids, when it combines with copper, that's when the real magic happens from a performance perspective, which I'll talk about further tomorrow. But hopefully you learned something today. And if you're more curious about the dowsing rods that I showed earlier in this episode, place a comment below. I'll share my thoughts. And for today's workout, I'm going to do the 9-minute warm-up. And then for today's selection of exercises, you will see the list there I have written for leg day: a reverse lunge TKE, a stretched quad kick, and the third one is hamstring curls, and then ball bridges, and then tibia exercises, and then calf raises. So with today's version of the reverse lunge TKE, so basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to utilize the post here, and I have a band that's attached to it. You can see here, so I'm pulling it, and I will step into this anchor point, right? And I'll use the vibration plate, which will go underneath me. Then I'm going to take this band here that you see, okay? It's got a door anchor and a ankle strap. The ankle strap is going to go at the bottom of my foot. And the reason being is because I like to have nice, comfortable anchor points. And with this version of the exercise, by putting the ankle strap here, your weight's going to hold it in place. And then the door anchor will go up and wrap around the shoulder like this, and then you can hold it nice and securely with your arm, and then you step up into the lunge, and then you move back, adjust. So I have the TKE portion here, and reverse lunge, and then all the way through. So each leg independently, and I'm using a blue body elastics band today. This is a 13-pound band, so times 2 is 26 pounds worth of resistance, and that's the same with this. So by having the that particular band, I'm going to also increase the intensity of the exercise by including a band behind me, which I will attach to the other leg here like this. And then as I'm stepping down, I'm going to kick up like this here and activate the hip flexor at the top. So you're going to get the TKE, the hip flexor, and the quad all at the same time. So it's going to be a compound type of exercise today. And then with the second one, the quad kicks, or I call them stretched quad kicks. That's where I'm going to take the vibration plate and the step-up board and make a little, you'll see a T, it'll look like a T. And basically I will attach the bands to my feet and then kick them away, kick my feet away from the wall. I'll be laying on my stomach facing towards the wall. Then hamstring curls, I will be turning facing away from the wall and taking the ankle straps and have them attached to my feet and then curling them like a bicep curl. So, and that means that the legs will not be stretched, or the hamstring won't be stretched and activating. So it's from a contracted, that's where I'm going to focus here. So the hamstring, you think the foot is here, you know, it's going to be this way, so pulling towards. And then the ball bridges will involve the glutes and the hamstrings, and that will be from a stretched position, so the hamstrings will get worked that way. And I will add probably a 20-pound weight. And then tibia exercises, that's where I will attach the bands from the wall and pull my feet so my feet are like this, and pulling them, or like this, and bringing my toes towards my face. So as they're on the ground, you'll see it. And lastly, calf raises. Everyone kind of knows what they look like. So that's the sequence of leg day exercises for today. And today I'm going to place this here. So you can see there's the heart rate monitor. And I'm going to set the metronome. Let's see here. That's good. I'm going to set the tempo for 140. Today I'm going to use the Buddy Lee Rope Master. Yesterday I was quite pleased with being able to do consecutive double under crisscrosses, so I will be attempting that again today. And let's begin. Oh, really? Later. Remind me later. Really? Warming up for double unders. Alright, so for the last little bit, I'm going to increase the intensity. See how it goes. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Really? Really? My goodness. Wow. This time the sensor is on the outside. So for all those people who wear the armband this way, my heart rate still goes up to 200 and plus, whether I wear it here or I put the sensor here. It doesn't matter. So that was a lot of double under crisscrosses today, so it feels good to be able to do that. What I'm going to do, quad kicks, we'll be doing the ankle straps after the quad kicks. Alright, so I'm going to take the just kind of eye this here where it needs to go. good. Yeah. I think that's about right. Alright, so I'm going to take the tempo and slow it down to 60 beats per minute, so that way it can help count my reps. What I'm going to do first. Yeah, okay. I'm going to move this here. So by taking this band here, I'm just going to attach it to my foot. So I'm basically going to bring it forward. And with that, I'm going to attach this one here, or band should I say. So I have a little bit of a twisting motion, or like it's going to involve both the left and the right hip flexor a little bit, especially when I'm trying to step up like this. And I have a green band that's, I removed some of the slack by attaching it to the wider points. I could probably do something slightly different here, which I just realized I should do. To change the, to take the slack out of the band. So what I'm going to do is switch what I started here. I'm going to take band and put it in the top one here, or even this guy here, and run both through the bottom here. So basically what that's going to do is just take that slack out of the band, which okay, that's good. So by doing that, it's going to be tugging from, yeah, that's good, that's good. Very good, much better. So, and then I'm going to take this band that you see here. The ankle strap is going to attach to my foot, and I'm going to step on it. That way the ring is on the very far left of my shoe. And then step down and grab the door anchor and have it kind of wrapped around my shoulder. And now I have tension all the way at the bottom. It's good. I didn't want that to move around. What's going on here? Okay, I have to just flip this around. There we go, that's better. Just the Velcro, the way it was positioned, it was reversed. So there we go. Alright, so this is a reverse lunge. And up, and pull it. Just gonna go a little bit less amplitude. Oh wow. Whew. This is a little bit awkward. So I still have tension here. I shouldn't use this post for support, actually. You know what, I'm going to take this band off my foot, this guy, do that for next week. Just gonna put this deeper here underneath my ankle. Oh wow. Wow. I still have a strong tendency to use this post. Wow. Oh. I'll do a few more reps. Oh, wow. It's certainly not comfortable, especially with this vibration. It really, really does create a lot of discomfort in the leg. Ooh, wow. So, let me make sure I'm stepping on the outside part of the Velcro that's under on the. So here I have tension on the band. So when I get down to, this point, there's still tension on the leg, on the quad, which is good. Okay. Oh wow. Oh wow, the leg is burning and I'm releasing the tension. kick it hard. If you wish, do an real explosive rep. It's very good. All right. Next up is quad kicks. I call them quad kicks. And you'll see why momentarily here. Take this band out of the way so I'm not distracted by it. Then I'm going to take this here and position them about there, I think it was. So, by using this here, this is where I'm going to kneel down onto the, so this is kind of this guy here, this green thing, is about the same height, slightly less than the vibration plate, but what this will do is just give me a little bit more comfort and able to slide. And then what I'm going to do is take the ankle strap and put it around my foot on one side, and then this guy on the other side. Now I'm going to slide away so I have tension on the quads here at full stretch. I'm going to go just a little bit more. There we go. And there we go. So I'm pulling on the quads here from a stretched position and using the vibration as if I'm doing a reverse curl. Wow. Oh yeah, I can certainly feel the activation from the vibration in the quads. Doing it this way. One thing I will do is attach for next week the bands at the lower anchor point, so that way they keep pulling my feet down. I will try it to see how much of a difference it makes it feel, because my knees are lifting off the vibration plate ever so slightly. But wow, I can certainly feel it here at this activation point. So if you have sticking points that you need to strengthen, this would be one way you can do that. So to work the muscle at the very strong kicking point so you can develop a lot of power. Here, you know. What I could do is probably get a rope or something to hold my knees down onto the plate a little bit more, but this is okay. Wow, certainly can feel the tension that this provides. Wow, feels very good. I like it. All right, so that's stretched quad kicks. Next is hamstring curls. So that's where I'm going to take the ankle straps off of the blue bands here that I just used, and I'm going to attach it to my feet. I'm going to take my shoes off to do that. And then what I will do is take the bands here. I'm going to put one higher and one anchored lower on the center here. And then I will reattach them to the ankle straps once I take my shoes off here, because it's just easier to slide instead of pulling the Velcro apart. I could do that too, but I'm frugal. I want to save the Velcro on the straps. So just a quick switch here. Alright, so then now what I'm going to do is attach the straps or the bands to the ankle straps. So applying the bands to the right side. Okay. Yeah, I think somewhere there. So let's begin. So now I'm going to curl, do the hamstring curl. So working both the front side of the leg and the back side of the leg, the same resistance. So feels good so far. And this, I could use the same position when I'm doing the quad kicks, but obviously it's more comfortable when with my elbows on this piece of plastic as opposed to directly on top of the concrete. Oh my. Gosh, oh. Certainly a lot of discomfort on in the hamstrings. Oh my. Wow. So, next up is ball bridges. So that's where I'm going to take the exercise ball, and I'm going to use the power block here. I've got, I said I'll take 25, put 25 pounds. So that's taking the orange. I've got the black, white, and the orange. So 25 pounds worth of weight here. What I'm going to do is turn the vibration plate this way, and then I will take the exercise ball and I do use the exercise ball to add more height to the vibration plate. Now I could take the vibration plate and put it on the step up, but this is just as good, and I actually like the opportunity to curl the legs. So my butt is just about an inch away from the vibration plate. All right, taking the 25-pound weight and holding it on my hip. Now curling. And reducing, letting my hip just touch the ground, and then execute back up. So touch, relax, and then up. Curl. Working the posterior chain. Oh, wow. Very good. Wow. Oh. Oh. Gosh. Wow, feels very good. Oh, that's not comfortable, I'll say that much. That exercise really works the hamstrings and the glutes. Okay, next up is the tibia. So that's where I'm going to take the ankle straps off my feet, because I don't need to have them on where they are right now. And I'm going to switch them to my shoe. So put them on here instead. And I don't need to double knot because oh, come on. If you're wearing socks, you don't have to do these exercises with the shoes. It's not necessary, not a requirement, because these ankle straps are quite comfortable on any part of the foot. So I guess I could listen to my own advice. Alright, so that's going to go on here like that. Now, what I will do is change the position of one of these, and I'm going to attach one of each band to the feet. So as I've done in previous weeks. Oh, lovely, yeah. Okay. And then, okay. Now, I just realized I'm ahead of myself, and I need to change the, twist this, so basically what I'm doing is putting the ankle straps around the ball of my foot, and I'm tightening away here like this. Oh, I don't want that to happen. And of course, you know what, I'm going to try it without the shoes today, because I just want to see if they stay on. So you'll see how I have it attached. So, yes, okay. If you do it without the shoes, they do slide a little bit. So, I'm gonna try these smaller guys that I have pre-configured. They're basically an ankle strap, but just smaller. And I just wrapped it around itself to make it smaller. And by that, hopefully, it'll stay on my foot a little better. Oh yeah, I can already tell the difference now. Okay, so yeah, that's good. So here I am now. Not using my shoes. Just change that position ever so slightly. There we go. So here, by working the muscle this way, it actually helps with targeting the feet, muscles in the feet as well. I can feel my left foot, more discomfort in my left foot with this setup here. So here I'm pointing my toes down, but just trying to prevent the ankle strap from sliding off entirely. Ouch. yeah, with wow, I'm really trying to can really feel it in the tibia in a good way. It's very good. So I'm just going to put my shoes back on here. I should get a shoe horn, or I should bring that down. That way I can don't have to worry about untying my shoes all the time. Alright, next and last but not least, I'm going to do the calf raises. And today I'm going to try a little different variation. And reason being because I want to be able to move my feet from different positions. So to work different parts of the calf. So by having this 2x4 here, I can slide my feet more in different directions, different angles, if you want to call it that. And by using the ankle strap, which I'm going to put underneath my foot, it allows me to step up right away. So I'll be able to, yeah, it'll work. So I'm going to take one of the other bands off the wall here. Let's take this one here. The same generation, based on the carabiners here. So got one of these, and then the where are you? There you are. Okay. So this is going to go here. Velcro side down. And then I guess I can, doesn't matter. I can put it like this here. So I'm going to make, because I'm going to be standing anyways. So I'm just going to get into position here. Doing it this way. So as if I'm going to be doing a squat. So now here I can really control the oh yeah, really, there we go. Lovely, I pushed the wrong button. There. Okay, so here we have the band's pulling me down. And I can change the angle. This is kind of, I'm sliding a little bit. There we go. Easy to change the angle. legs are starting. So with this variation, you can do all kinds of fun things. So, you know, I can press down by holding the weight here. So it's basically like a squat, but you know, you have to control it with your stability muscles. Like, you can do all kinds of different variations with this, and I have done this in the past. And then even add a full explosive with the bands and do jumping forward all at the same time with the additional weight. So it's just as if you have a weighted vest, but with the springiness of the bands pulling you both directions. So it's quite a unique way of being able to utilize the bands if you're looking to be creative. So with that, check the timestamp here. So today's date stamp, April 8th, 2026. Starting time was at 2:39 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Today's maximum heart rate, okay. I hit 213. As you can see there. So that's when I was doing double under crisscrosses and trying really hard to make sure I was keeping form, and then switching to 8 running step and then 8 double unders and adding crisscrosses. So obviously it's a real explosive type of movement and causes the body to really respond. And you can see how that happened and how it reflected in my heart rate today. So, and then you can see my recovery after the 2 minutes, how I recover very well. So if that's not a strong indication of strong VO2, but also performance from the additional use of the X49, which I have right here. I don't know how much to tell you, because if you want to power your body with the best, you gotta fork out some money. And is it legal? Because it's light. You can use it anywhere. So if you're seeing my testimonial and my stuff, I ask for your support. Please support me. I need the support, because I can't keep doing this without it. I need your support. Please power your body with the best. Thank you. Check the links in the description. You can find all the good stuff there, whether it's a vibration plate if you want. If you want to order some body elastics bands, Blake needs the support. He's a great guy. And if you're looking for deuterium-free water, then you can find the links at unlockyourbioenergy.godaddysites.com. I don't make a penny telling you about it, not one. And I still have respect for John, the man behind the machine, born in 1930. So he's older and he's still around. He's kicking like a good horse. So, and that's something to follow. Now, as for the X439 and the X49, thank you, David, for your brilliance. And if you want me to try the X20, I can't afford it. Send them to me. I'll try it. I'll give you my honest feedback. All right? And that's it for today. Tune in tomorrow for Thirsty Thursday. I already got some stuff planned for you. So sleep well, eat well, live long, live well, and live young. Bye.